Welcome back to Neubrunn. We have the grape field ready to harvest. We have 1, 12, and 14 that's going to be ready to harvest after we sleep. So, we are in May. And that means I think we're going to get only field 14 because it has soybeans in it to go with what we have here in the silo already to be sold off. Oh, and we won't get a final total until we get that field harvested. Then we shall get a final total. 35 something. Hold on. My timer's in the way. Okay. 35.82. Okay, cool. It's going up. Alright, so did I say grapes? Yeah. You need to be pruned. Yeah, you know what? Since apparently the AI workers work better in these fields on this map, what we're going to do is, since we're already only pretty much going to be worrying about these two fields this episode, we're going to set that off. Then we're going to grab a little doohickey here. Because last time I tried to put a workaround with using this, yeah, that didn't work too well. Oh, and a couple other things. My TikTok account now has over 100 followers, and it said that I had opened a perk of being able to live stream. So I hit it up, and it says I can stream a mobile game on TikTok if I so choose to. And I do want to. But right now, I really don't know what game I would even start with on, for the very first live stream, if you will. And you guys seeing this about 7-8 weeks out, you're not going to know about it. Because I don't want to mention it here. Then, oh, hey, guess what? Let's go live stream. and you guys wondering why are you seeing the live stream, and then 7-8 weeks later, I'm talking about it. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I could also, I don't know what I'll do yet, but you guys obviously, by the time you see this video, will already know what's going on, because I'm thinking about doing I don't know, maybe do up a little short. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. But so you guys will see the short already before this video here, before this episode. But yeah, that's just total exciting news. And yes, this is the second time you guys are going to be hearing about it. And that has, you know what, let me grab this, and we are doing, is there a trailer over here already? Looks like it. Wow, four full rows, and then a little bit of another one. Nice. I actually wonder, what is our olives at for the oil? Ah, okay. It's almost full. And I don't think that we can put olives into the silo. Highly unlikely. So that means what I'm going to have to do here is what I'm doing over in Amberstone. Getting some trailers for rolling to use as a rolling silo. And here I am thinking, okay, well, we got a bunch of equipment. We need to start selling what we don't use, what we don't need. And the only thing I ended up selling so far was a bale shredder on Amberstone. Figure that one. This is why I wish they had a multi-fruit silo in these mobile games. It would make everything a lot easier. Tons easier, actually. Well, we are just about neck and neck on the rows here, so I shall. I'll. I'll probably do a time lapse, but either way, I'll see you guys at the end. me being able to go live on TikTok now that can stream games. Yes, we do have a little bit left here in the harvester, and because we filled up the trailer. So that's going to have to sit over here as, like I said, a rolling silo. But between recording the day of recording this episode, I believe it's like July 26th, 27th. But you guys ain't gonna see it till almost near end of September. But anyway, if I do decide to do live streams, I don't know how many is going to be done or how many I would do between the date of this recording, the 26th or the 27th of July. I can't remember which one. Let's do this. Come on. Monday, July 28th. I'm sorry. Okay. And like I said, you ain't going to see this until sometime towards the end of September. Like the 27th, 28th, 29th area. So, oh boy. Guess what? Oh, okay, cool. Nice. I just don't remember having that little circle dot, but anyway. I don't know how many live streams I'm going to do. I don't know of what games yet, but the Train Simulator Pro USA is definitely going to be one of them. I was thinking Neubrunn and Amberstone also. Oh, and there is a new game that's going to be coming out, because at the time that you guys see this, you probably would have already watched the last episode of Truckers of Europe 3 and maybe the last episode of Throwback Thursday Farming Simulator 18, the South Dakota one. So, I'm actually trying to think if this goes out when I think it goes out, the new game will be starting next week, I think. So, yes, if this episode goes out the day I think it does, the new game series is not going to happen until next week. So, be looking forward to that. And it's a style of game I haven't played in a long time, and of course not on the channel. Unless you want to count the Outer Worlds. I think I just straight up sucked at that game. Because the views were up here, then it just went and then just kind of went. So, yeah, that's why you don't see any more episodes of Outer Worlds. But anyways, like I said, brand new game coming out next week. Brand new series. That's only if this episode is coming out on the day I think it is. So, and you might hear a bunch of gibberish. This the second time you're going to hear a bunch of gibberish, at least for me being able to live stream games on TikTok. So, I'm very excited. As of recording this, I obviously have not tried it yet. So, I don't know when I'm going to do that. So, anyways, I'm going to end the video here. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.